Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and a very big thank you to all those that are subscribing. May God bless you all. Today we are going to be making a tutorial on how to cut an overlapping straight gown. So if you want to cut an overlapping straight gown, first of all you have to cut out the half cut first, the person's half cut, that's shoulder to waist. So you measure your shoulder to waist. Let's say the measurement we are working with is the shoulder to waist is 16. Then you add your sewing allowance, that's your seam allowance for the joining, 1 inches. You can decide to add 1.5 to be on the safer side, but if you are very sure of what you are doing, you add 1 inch. But if you are not sure, add 1.5 to it. Then after joining the shoulder, you can remeasure again and remove the extra from it. So you fold your fabric into 2 and check if it's up to your bust measurement that you want. First of all, we are going to be cutting at the back because the front is an overlapping. So if you want to cut at the back, you check if it's up to the bust we are working with is let's say bust 48, that's 12. This is 12 here, plus 3 inches is 15, so it's not up to you. Still extending for your zip allowance again. Your zip allowance you can use 1.5, but me I'll be using 1 inches. So you mark your 1 inches here. So this is the 1 inches. Then if you are finished marking it, you insert your neck width measurement, the wideness of the neck. The shoulder we are working with 8 inches. 8 inches plus half inches seam allowance, that's 8.5. So you mark your 8.5 here. Then the neck wideness we use 4 inches for the wideness. Then this one, as this is the back, we are not going to make the back and the front equal. The back is going to be a high neck, so we'll use 1.5 for the neck depth. Neck depth of 1.5, neck wideness of 4 inches. So you mark your shoulder slope. I'll be using half inches, but you can use 1 inches for your shoulder slope, depends on what you want. Then to get your armhole measurement, the shoulder divide by 2, that's, let's assume that the shoulder is 16, divide by 2 is 8, plus 1.5 seam allowance, which is 9.5. So under this armhole measurement now, you insert your bust measurement, which is 15. Don't forget we divide it, that's 48 divided by 4, which is 12, plus 3 inches. You can add 2 inches, but me I always use 3 inches because I want to be on the safer side. Then the waist of 45 divided by 4, that's let's divide it, divide by 2 is 22.5. So that's 11.25 plus 3 inches, which is 40.25. That's for the waist measurement now. So after covering it, this is how the back will look like. So you cut it out. I'm going to remove from this back, because if you check your back, the back is not always straight, it's kind of slope. So you are going to minus half an inch from this back, so that after sewing it, there will not be, you will not experience anything like gallop at the back. So you just remove half an inch from the back. So this is it. After sewing it, you will see that the back is very straight, it's very okay. There's nothing like gallop and it will not pop. So the next thing we will do now is to place this back now to cut out the front. So since it's an overlapping, we are going to add extra allowance, extra inches to it. We are going to add extra inches, depends on how the overlapping is. So what you do now is to place it. We'll be adding like 8 inches to it. You will remove this zip allowance, you will not include it to it. The zip allowance, this place is not included. So you just fold it and remove it. So you check if it's up to the 8 inches. So we have 6 inches here. I'm still going to add to it because the person that owns it has it's kind of big a little, so make it 8 inches. Okay, this is 7 inches. We'll make use of the 7 inches. So what you do is to mark out this half length, this same half length. You just use your chalk to mark it out so that you know where the half length is. Then this place now, the neck, this neck wideness now, we are using the same neck width, the wideness for the front. So we are going to extend it from here. So this is how you are going to draw it. So I don't want it to be straight. So you will give it a little curve. So this is how it's going to look like. So let me cut it, then you see it. Just so if you want to cut it, this is how you cut it out. So after cutting it out now, this is how it looks like. Front now. After cutting, this is how the front look like now. This is for the front skirts. So all you need to do now is you cut exactly like this, but the only difference is that you insert your zip allowance to it. So that's just the only difference. Then you cut it out now. So after cutting, this is how it looks like. It's exactly, but you will come over to this back side now. Then you measure this your knee line here now. You are going to remove, depends on what you remove. You remove half an inch. You just remove it. As you are removing it, you just be covering it so that the bumper, the hip area will be curved at the back, just like the way the hip is curved. That's how the back will still be curved out. You will see that by the time you finish sewing it, you will see that the back, your bumper is very relaxed. It will come out well. It will not press it. So this is it now. This is what I'm trying to. So this is how the back looks like. If you can see now, it looks like the way the hip is. This is the back. This is the back side. By the time you sew this place now and curve it like this, you will see that your bumper will lap very well. So this is how the back looks like. If you can see now, it looks like the way the hip is. This is the back. This is the back side. By the time you sew this place now and curve it like this, you will see that your bumper will lap very well. So this is it for the down part. So the next thing I will show you now is how to open the front tearing at the back. So if you want to open the front tearing, you have to notch the center. Then you mark your darts. You mark out the darts. What you use for the darts? I'll be using 5 for the dart. You mark out the 5 here. So this is the 5 here now. So you search for the side that will have that opening. The side that has the opening, you have to search it out. You check. So I think this side has the opening. So you use your chalk now just to mark that place so that you know where the opening is. So the only thing you need now is you follow this dart line here. This dart line here. You just follow it straight. So you can use your ruler if you have a ruler. You just use your ruler. So don't mind me. I know what at least I understand it. So you use your ruler to mark it straight. So this is it. Very simple. So what you do is just to cut it now. You cut it open. Then after cutting it, you will use this part now. Let me cut it for you so that you see. So after cutting, this is how it looks like. You have 2 pieces now. The front has 2 pieces. But the next thing you do, you use this side now to cut your lining. You use this side to cut your lining. After cutting it now, after cutting the lining, you will join it again. You join it. You will join it again. Then before joining it, you will mark out where you want the opening to be. You will mark it out. You can use 23. You can mark from the down to this place, 23 inches. Depends on how open you want it. Then you you just stitch it from that place to the 23 inches. Then you carry your lining again. After joining it, you still mark it again the same way you marked out the 23 inches. You join it, then you use the lining to turn it, or you can join this place and use your lining to turn it. Depends on how you want it. So this is how it looks like. So the next thing you do is to cut out your flared hand. So if the zero flare we are working with is just a normal zero flare, but you are not going to curve it the way you used to curve your normal zero flare for peplum. This one is different. So the length of the flare we are looking for, the length of the flare we are looking for is 12 inches. So 12 inches, and everything here is 16 inches. So I think it's enough for, you can still remove from me if you don't want to waste your fabric. So you can still remove from me. So we have 15 inches here. So what you will do is to straighten me. I will just straighten it so that it will be easy for me. We'll just cut the 15 straight. So after cutting out the 15, you will fold it like this now. The way you fold your normal flare is the same thing. So let's see what we have here too. We have the same 15 here. We have 15. This is 15 and a half, but we'll use it like that. So if you want to copy, first of all, you mark out. Don't forget that this is flare for the hand. So you mark out what you want first. We'll use 15. Let's use 15 first. Oh, sorry, let's use 14. You know what we are looking for is 12, so we'll use 14. So we'll use 14. Or you can use 13, because you are not going to be removing anything. There is a way you are going to cut it, so I will show you if you want to do it. So this is the flare. We cut it out.